They were going to learn the halacha of if there's little kids at home and they use diapers, and after you change them, you throw the diapers in the garbage. It could happen in shul. They could bring little children to shul, and after they use the diapers, they throw it in the trash in the shul. So it could be a big problem. Sometimes it smells bad, and even if it's not smells, what's the halacha of that garbage container that you put a diaper over it? So the halacha in Pei Zayin says it's graf shel rei ve'ovid shel meraglayim, meaning if you have a container or some kind of pot that's over there, there is waste and urine, and ketzoya lefonov. He says that's like a tzoya. That pot that you put, that garbage container, there's a tzoya over there. It's like the container itself is like a tzoya. It's not only what's inside. Memele, he says, that's all the halachas you have a gabe tzoya. You have to be machmir over there. So it's very practical at home. The home says kodesh, and by the Eid, the home have to be always available for Torah and Tefillah. Where you have to say bracha asher yotzer, say bracha birkas hanenin. You can, and if there is it doesn't smell good over there, how could you say the bracha? And by the way, the poskim bring all the halachas, will say all the eitzes, only if there's no bad smell. If there's a smell over there, all this halachas doesn't help. So that's number one, the kula alma, cannot be any smell. And many times it is smelly, so you cannot say bracha over there, you cannot daven over there. So it's like this. So what you have to do is either make sure it's you put maybe in another garbage bag before, another shopping bag that it shouldn't smell, and if it smells, you have to take it out. Now, what happens if you took it out, but in the place you normally, when you're home with kids, if that container considered to be graf shel rei, where they put the diapers usually, here's the halacha. It's like this. ודווקא אם של חרס או של עץ שנמלה בסויכוי ומלאים זוהמה אבל אם של זכוכס או של חרס מצופן מותר. So first of all, here is the heter. Today our garbage containers are not made of clay cheres or clay eitz. It's plastic usually, so that doesn't have the halacha that doesn't have the halacha of graf shel rei v'ovid shel meraglayim, because it's a plastic. So the holding problem we have, it's not the container, it's what's in it. If there is a diaper over there, and if it's smelly, then you cannot daven over there. So here's what they said like this: what happens if the container is open? They have another problem. It's not just the container is open. So say like this: al piv mutar, meaning if you have a graf shel rei, which is again by container by us, that's not graf shel rei because it's plastic. So it says, but if you cover that, if it's a graf shel rei, mutar ho'ilbu mechuseh. The logora mitzoya ba'ashishis. Same thing, like if there is a tzoya in a glass container, even you see it, but it's covered. As long as there's nothing that doesn't smell, you're allowed to daven there. It says, then the Tur concludes, v'nireli kimen shu belua b'soicha shu osur the borei kesoicha. It says covering it is not going to help since it's in it. So according to this, again, going to the day, you put your diaper in a garbage container. Even it's covered, it does not help. Right now, the only shaila, if it's called graf shel rei, the plastic container, but if it's right there, there's a garbage over there, there is something. So so the eitzah we have for that is like this. The beses of ring, motzosi kosu bo'oil moed. שאם הגרף או העובד בסויך כלי אחר מותר. וכן כוסף הריס, ותמוד מסתברו. So that's the halacha we also will pass in the Shulchan Aruch, bring this in the Mechaber in the Shulchan Aruch, that if, let's say before you throw again, all this when there's no smell, if there's a smell, there's no other eitzah, you have to take it out of the house. But if there is a smell, so says what you have to do, put the diaper in another bag, it becomes another kli, and then you put it in the garbage container, and it's covered, meaning it's klibas clear, and it doesn't smell. Then it says you're allowed to daven there. So here is the lashon over here. That how he brings the mechaber this lahalocha. Graf v'ovid shel cheres shel etz shekvo al piv. Yesh matirim veyesh osrim v'halocha gedivre ha'oisrim. Again, in our case, the container is not called graf shalrei if there's no garbage in it, if there's no diaper in it. But if there is a diaper in it, it would be osur, unless it says you're gonna put it in another bag. So la halacha lemaisa is like this. It's very practical. People come sometimes. They bring a little baby to the shul. They change a diaper. They throw the diaper in any container they see available, garbage. And sometimes it's inside the shul, and it smells. People cannot daven. And at home, if you have this, you cannot say the brachas. You cannot daven. So the best thing is either. It depends how far is the container from what you said. The bracha, obviously, if there is a problem, so you have to make sure that the environment of davening, Machanech HaKodesh, should be clean, should be no smell. And sometimes you do have to take it outside to the garbage, because if it stays at home and it smells, the kula alma, all the teirim, kli b'soch kli, and some saying even he brings the kafacham, the lechem chamudas, when it says kli b'soch kli, he says it maybe have to be a kli of asorat fochim of here. It's have to be a real, so maybe it doesn't help. Again, you could argue both ways, but lamaisa, to be machmir, especially we learned from the Gemara B'Mitzvah, the Gemara says, Shara tefillin in olu. After Churban Beis Hamikdash, the gates of prayers are locked. So we have to work very hard to go through the tefillas, whether with the demois or whatever, harabim, but we want to make everything possible. The davening should be powerful. Definitely one of the basic things. It should be clean. It should be a clean environment. But that's why, like I said, it's very, very practical, and people are sometimes not careful, not aware of it. If there's a diaper, sometimes you have to really take it out to the garbage. And especially when no matter what you do, it's going to smell in a shul or in a house. It really should not be there.